Biggest news coming from Australian immigration. Large number of applicants, especially from Asia, are not able to pass Australian citizenship test. This is record number of Australian citizenship test refusals in the history of Australian immigration. This news is very crucial in the sense if Asians, Africans, overseas people are present in Australia, they are just fighting for permanent residence. I knew a lot of students for 15 years, 10 years, skilled workers 8 years, 20 years. They are just doing their efforts to get the status of the permanent residence, means citizenship. But citizenship test is being introduced in Australia. You have to pass this test, otherwise you are not eligible for Australian citizen. USCIS also introduced a test for United States citizenship, and UK also Home Office took a little bit a assessment from immigrant before getting UK passport. What could be the reasons? And it's upcoming people who are going to Australia citizenship test, which precautionary measurements they must take, and also the people who are student visas currently studying, the people who are on skilled visas they are working, and the people are in a status spouse visa holders, and they actually what they need to do before Australian citizenship test. This is very degrading, deteriorating. You are staying for 5 years, 10 years, and final test in which you was waiting years and years, months and months, days and days, hours and hours, minutes and minutes, all the time 24 hours. You was thinking that when I will get Australian passport, mean Australian PR, Australian dream passport. You almost put your all life in getting Australian citizenship, and if you will not be able to get that and you will fail in Australian citizenship test, definitely it will matter a lot for you. Therefore, this is the time to think well before your Australian citizenship test. Why Asian people or media, Australian media is claiming that Asian immigrants technically more were failed in these Australian citizenship test, and they were not able to qualify for the passport of Australia. One thing must be clear. Australian sorry Australian media is not much in favor of Asian immigrant. It's normally we say this word should not be used elsewhere, and normally we say that this word should be prohibited in developed countries in the sessions also, but I am compelled to use this word prejudice. There is prejudice against Asian immigrant, and Asian people who are living there, they will better write in the comments and they will confirm there is a huge prejudice. And there are good people as well, but there is a some people have a little bit hatred against Asian immigrants. Therefore media is highlighting that Asian peoples are more rejected by Australian citizenship test. In my opinion, Australia did not give data of refusals of any country, that the privacy, and they write in their immigration all letters that your privacy is more important, and your all documents and your all informations will be secret information, and we will not announce. How media got information that these extreme refusals of Australian citizenship test are from Asia. Asian immigrants are refused a lot, so technically they are showing their minor hatred that the Asian immigrants, they will get opportunity to speak against Asian immigrants, and then they will speak to reduce the immigrations of the Asians as the habits are there, and things are going on like that. Sorry. Acha, now we see what could be the reasons of refusals. One thing remember, Australia is tightening immigration. This is the same Australia who was giving maximum citizenship to the maximum people. And such news, I never listened such news in the history of immigration of Australia, that Australia refused passport. Australia refused citizenship mean Australia refused passport. Note down this point. And one thing you must clear, the work permit holders, when they stay for 5 years and they follow rules and regulations, and they almost are not criminal, and their all data and their all documents are up to the mark, their English language proficiency is there, then they are eligible to file citizenship. They are not eligible to file citizenship without these informations, without these documents. Immigration department will straightforward will not take that application. Citizenship test is only allowed to those individuals who complete all requirement of citizenship, and requirement of citizenship is very hard, and you need to stay for 5 years, you need to work with top company, you have to justify English proficiency, your stay in Australia must be genuine, and your legal entry must be there, and if you are studying, your student records are also required, and after student your work permit with the companies are also important, and your programs of Australia in which you was working, those were also important, and also the student your degrees you did get from Australia is also significant. These are all requirements. That man, he is non-criminal. PCC report that Australia authorities will confirm that he did not do any crime in 7 years, 5 years, 10 years, and that's why he is eligible for citizenship. And then the citizenship test is taken. What is my analysis in that? Australia want to decrease numbers of citizenships like Canada, and now what Australia thought, that applications will come because a lot of people are working here and they will fulfill all requirements. Why not we make a little bit hard citizenship test, especially for non-English speaking countries like Asia, so that we will make pretext that they were not able to pass English tests, therefore we are refusing their Australian citizenship. Thank you very much.